Okay, and good morning, and welcome to the WSJM Morning Show, the video live stream edition for Monday, October 13th. Monday. Yay, Monday. No, Mike and I, after we greeted each other this morning, Mike says, it doesn't really have that same shine to it as Friday, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But it does, because you're here, I'm here, you're here. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I was monitoring. I'm a little off because we are monitoring the ABC News feed from the Israeli Parliament. The Knesset is hearing from a number of leaders about the ceasefire between Gaza and Israel. And President Trump is in Israel. He's at the Knesset right now. He's in Parliament, getting ready to give a speech.
Yeah.
And I was talking with Mike, and one thing I've noted, and I'm sure others have noted as well, the closer you get to the Middle East, the longer the leaders speak.
Yes.
When they're given the podium.
Yeah. It's like once they get a crowd, they're like, can't shut them down.
Remember George Washington, old President George Washington? He used to just give, he didn't even address Congress.
Right.
He basically just sent them a letter saying, hey, things are great.
Yeah. Keep up with the good work.
Keep up the good work. I got orchards and vineyards to tend to.
That's right.
Got to make some whiskey in my moonshine cellar here. Anyway, but so we're waiting to see if President Donald Trump during this hour has an opportunity to speak in front of the Knesset. If we do have that opportunity to bring you some of that, we will. Okay, so we'll bring you some of the comments, because you have to admit, I mean, this is a pretty landmark day.
Oh man, for sure.
The Middle East since before I was born, since most of us were born, I mean, it's been a hotbed. In modern times, I mean,
right.
Biblical times, it's been a thing forever. So
right.
Anyway, so we'll bring that to you if we can. I had a great weekend. Stephanie treated us to some wonderful. We basically went on a food journey.
A food journey?
Yeah, because my birthday's coming up this week.
Oh.
And I'm not making a big deal about it.
Okay.
But she did, and which I appreciate. So thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. But we ate basically Spanish food on Friday night.
Nice.
Because we're planning a trip at some point
to Spain.
Okay. España. And so that was delicious. We had some tinned foods, seafoods that had a Spanish flavor to them.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's a lot of fun. And we also had some good Manchego cheese from a local cheesemonger. So that was fun.
Cheesemonger?
Yeah, so that was fun. And then Saturday morning, the breakfast was bagels from Montreal, which is one of the two greatest places to get bagels. You can either get New York or you can get Montreal. Apparently, it's easier to get them shipped in from Montreal.
You had your bagels shipped in from Montreal?
I didn't. Stephanie did. Isn't she amazing?
She is amazing.
Yeah.
That she would even think of such.
But the fish, the lox, the salmon, the smoked salmon was actually shipped in from New York, the Fulton Fish Market. You're just looking at me incredulously. But the fish market, the history of this fish market is amazing. They were around 200 plus years ago, and they're still going strong today.
Wow, that's great.
Because people are shipping
right.
Smoked fish.
Yeah, shipping what?
Shipping fish.
Oh, fish.
I was going to say fish backwards, which is not a good idea on the radio. So anyway, so 7:04, the WSJM. By the way, speaking of that, because I almost had a verbal blunder there, the Tigers announcer.
Yes.
Apologies to those of you listening to the Tigers game. Because after live Mike, after that 15-inning, well, we'll talk about it here in a moment. It's the WSJM Morning Show. We've got to get back for news.
27cash.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with any type of credit get up to $5,000, and cash can hit our bank account as soon as tomorrow.
When you need extra cash, go to 27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
It's the WSJM morning show. Hey, if you're missing the video live stream, you're missing a lot already.
Yeah, because we're giving unfiltered a new definition.
Unfiltered talk is happening on the video live stream. Good morning. It's Monday, October 13th. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. We've got news from our WSJM newsroom in just a moment. We have the weather forecast. If you're interested in watching the video live stream, yes, where is it? We have it. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on
The smart app.
the WSJM Smart app. All you have to do is download that app.
Don't be a dummy. Get the smart app.
Get smart. Get the smart app.
Right.
Yeah, so you can watch the video live
Unless
stream
you got
there.
some type of dumb phone that won't download it.
The Nokia 5208 or something like that.
BlackBerry.
Oh, yeah, the BlackBerry. Yeah. Keyboard. I watched a funny video, small sidetrack. I watched a funny video talking about, I guess it was Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
And he was showing a picture of a few phones, including the BlackBerry, where half of your screen real estate was taken up by a keyboard. And he's like, what sense does this make?
Right. Yeah.
And people were, the BlackBerry folks were going, oh.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's a good point. 7:06. Forecast for today does call for partly sunny skies.
We're the gorilla in this
Innovation.
industry. We don't have to worry about keyboards.
Who needs a keyboard?
Right.
Who needs letters and words anymore?
Right.
We've got AI. Partly sunny skies today, a high around 73 degrees. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. The meteorologists tell us that tonight's forecast will be partly cloudy, a 20% chance of showers, and a low around 53 degrees. Tuesday, mostly sunny and mild, a high around 72. Wednesday, partly sunny and cooler, a 20% chance of showers. The low overnight is going to be around 50 degrees on Wednesday, but getting down to around 42 degrees for a low on Thursday. The high is going to be around 67 degrees. So again, still slight chance of rain showers coming later on this week. Tigers don't play today. They're done.
No, they don't.
They're done.
Right.
They're done for the season.
While doing laundry.
Yeah, 15 innings.
Yeah, it was a marathon.
It was
for
a
them.
heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker. But anyway, so we'll see. Seattle Mariners are still in it. LA Dodgers are in it. Brewers still in it. And then
Yep.
Toronto.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see who winds up in the World Series and lick our wounds and figure out what's going to happen next year. Tarek Skubal, doesn't he have a contract negotiation or something like that?
He does.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, some of the news to cover from the WSJM newsroom. A Cass County man will spend up to 10 years in prison for stealing a walnut tree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I have to giggle about this. He stole a walnut tree, and now he's going to spend up to 10 years in prison. The walnut tree itself, it did not have the gold papering on it or anything like that. It was valued at about $2,000.
Right.
But still, prosecutors say 36-year-old Trevor Wallace, he was sentenced to somewhere between 38 months and 10 years in prison. He was found with the stolen tree last December, just days after it had been taken from rural property in Cass County. Wallace pleaded guilty to larceny over $1,000. He avoided the trial, but he has 9 prior felony convictions.
There you go. There you go.
You said he probably has a record. Yeah, he did. 9 prior felony convictions and 2 misdemeanors. Judge Mark Herman said Wallace has had plenty of chances to change his ways and ignored them all. Prosecutor Victor Fitz said Wallace, quote, continued to lumber down the road to prison. Yeah, and that's where he belongs. That's what the prosecutor said. And so anyway, that gentleman from Cass County will spend up to 10 years in prison thinking about that $2,000 walnut tree that he stole. Okay. 7:09, more news. Berrien County has reached an agreement with the Southwest Michigan Regional Airport to help keep Euclid Avenue clear during the winter. Chris Britton with New Heights CCDA says the issue was raised during the group's Community Development Council, which helps identify and address concerns in Benton Heights.
We had a really bad snowstorm, and Euclid was closed.
Well, that's a weird thing. Let's see if we can do this
Something
again.
about a snowstorm.
Yeah, snowstorm. We'll try this again. Okay, we can do it that way. All right.
Because the only other way to get back here is like a 20-minute drive around.
Huh. Okay. Computer stuff is having a great time with us this morning.
Yeah.
We'll try that again. Okay. So Chris Britton, New Heights CCDA, says the issue was raised by their development council, the Community Development Council.
We had a really bad snowstorm, and Euclid was closed for days. Like they were having to pull cars out with, excavators and things like that. And the Community Development Council in one of our meetings said, hey, like this is really bad because the only other way to get back here is like a 20-minute drive around.
He says snow drifting from the airport property often blocked the road, and that raised a number of safety concerns.
As we kind of pushed and poked and prodded on this a little bit, we realized like, okay, we just need to get all these people together in the room. And when we did, certainly there was a willingness from everybody to work together. The crux of the issue was just getting everyone together.
The airport and the county have now agreed to build a temporary snow berm along the airport's western edge to stop the drifting snow. The county road department will maintain it through the winter. Britton says it's an example of what can happen when people work together.
That's so nice.
Yeah, just build a little berm. You stop the stuff from drifting in.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's exactly right. The Berrien County, other news, the Berrien County GIS department is wrapping up an 8-month technology upgrade. Director Erica Espelin told commissioners the new systems will ensure more accurate property and land records.
This system is a secure environment for creating and sharing geospatial data built to current industry standards and replaces outdated systems that are no longer supported.
She says the department's technology also helps 911 dispatchers and first responders locate addresses more efficiently.
All these efforts mean faster and more precise emergency response, which can not only just save lives, but also increase efficiency in emergency resources.
Espelin says mapping tools, including aerial imaging, help update records, protect property rights, and support community development. Let's see. Let's do a couple more stories here because we're running short on time. Benton Harbor High School's Friday night football game, many of you know, their game against Berrien Springs was unexpectedly canceled last Friday. The game was supposed to be played in Berrien Springs. Still no official reason given out as to why the cancellation occurred. There's a lot of rumors, as you might imagine, on social media, but we're not going to spread those at this time. Later. Later, maybe, if we get hungry for news. No official reason given for the cancellation when the announcement was made just before 6 p.m. The game was supposed to get off at 7.
Oh.
Yeah. And then one more on the football realm. Bloomingdale High School in Van Buren County has had to cancel the rest of its varsity football season.
Why?
Because of a string of injuries.
Really?
Yeah, they had a small team, and they had some injuries. Athletic director Jason Hayes says the team had to forfeit its final Friday night game after finishing with just 9 healthy players. He praised the athletes for their toughness and their resilience. Hayes says the school's youth football program gives hope for the future, and other sports are doing well. The soccer team recently won their first ever conference title. The school plans an event next Thursday to honor the senior football players, the cheerleaders, and the band. Hayes says the team is looking at the time off as a head start on the next season.
There you go.
Getting a head start on the next season.
It's a gym.
Yeah, there you go. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel's here with me. It's 7:13. Let's go over and see if we can catch. It looks like President Donald Trump has begun speaking. He's speaking this morning at the Israeli Knesset, so let's see if we can bring some of that in.
An incredible triumph for Israel and the world to have all of these nations working together as partners in peace. And it's pretty unusual for you to see that, but it happened in this case. This was a very unusual point in time, a brilliant point in time. Generations from now, this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change, and change very much for the better. Like the USA right now, it will be the golden age of Israel and the golden age of the Middle East. It's going to work together. I'd like to thank several great American patriots for their invaluable help in getting something done that almost everyone thought was absolutely impossible. We were wasting our time. So many people said, "You're just wasting your time." But we weren't, because we had talented people working with us, and we had people that love your country, and frankly, people that love the region. They love the Middle East.
So again, President Donald Trump speaking at the Israeli Knesset, the parliament today, after all living hostages have been released. He's getting a round of applause there, as you can hear. We'll continue to monitor that and bring you updates right here on the WSJM Morning Show. Right now, we've got sports right here on the WSJM Morning Show. Dave Wolf is out, Michigan News Network.
Sports on the Michigan News Network.
Okay, back on the video live stream. All right. Yep. So we'll continue to monitor President Donald Trump as he's addressing the Israeli parliament after all the living hostages released today. That's got to be a bittersweet day for the families,
Oh yeah.
especially those who are still finding out whether or not their loved one is alive.
Right.
They're
It's supposed to get remains as well as actual people.
those that they can find.
Right.
Those that they can find. They say many of the remains are difficult, if not impossible, to bring back at this time because the bodies may be buried under rubble.
Oh, yeah.
And as we saw on the video footage, looks like there was a protester there at the Israeli Knesset being escorted out right now. So Israeli security, and now applause back to encourage the president to continue his address there.
Remember the one time when Reagan was speaking in the Middle East and the guy got up in the middle and threw his shoe at him?
Oh, that was Bush.
Was it Bush?
Yeah,
And he ducked out of the way.
that was a quick duck too.
It was.
Yeah, the reflexes were amazing. Let's see what the president has to say here.
He's not happy.
No, can we hear that? Let's see. Hang on one second here. Yeah, some sounds like a couple of disruptions there at the Israeli Knesset while President Donald Trump was speaking. President Trump back at the podium now.
Sorry for that, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Please.
That was very efficient.
Talking about the security. Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened there, but President back up there.
So back to Steve.
Yeah, so he's talking about Steve Witkoff, one of the folks that helped broker the deal between Israel and Hamas. Okay, it's a WSJM morning show. Weekend stuff.
Yeah.
Played with fire over the weekend.
With fire.
Well, glass blowing.
Oh.
Yeah. So we went glass blowing yesterday as part of the. Here, hang on one second. Sorry, just making sure we're good to go with that ABC feed. So birthday coming up this week.
Yep.
And Stephanie, bless her heart, wanted to give an experience.
Yes.
Provided an experience. And right now at Water Street Glassworks, they're doing pumpkins. They're doing acorns. They're doing pears.
Oh.
And so people can come in and either take a class in how to do this, or they can get the experience of doing it,
okay,
which is where they really kind of guide you through the experience. So you get the flavor of what it is, and you get to take part in the making of your own glass thing. And so we got to make pumpkins yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Anyway, I got to pick the colors.
All right.
And then got to
did you go out on a limb and pick orange?
I did not. I picked Ferrari red.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Ferrari red. And I thought, it's not going to be orange. So I'm a little bit out of the realm here of reality, but it'll be fun. And the lady looks at it and says, this is going to turn out orange, right? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just take it. But it says Ferrari red. Right. I want a Ferrari red pumpkin. All right. We'll come back and talk more in a moment. It's a WSJM morning show.
Be aware of fog and spots this morning. A quiet day with a mix of sun and clouds, highs low 70s. Skies stay partly cloudy tonight, lows low 50s. We'll have one more day in the low 70s tomorrow with lots of sun. A weak front late Tuesday brings a slight cool down. Highs Wednesday mid 60s. We'll see daily chances for a stray shower or two Wednesday through Friday. I'm WSBT 22 meteorologist Jessica Burns.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
It's 7:19. It's the WSJM Morning Show on your Monday, October 13th. 52 degrees in Benton Harbor right now, 53 in St. Joseph. In Buchanan, it's 50 degrees under mostly clear skies. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. And as we heard just a moment ago, the President Donald Trump is speaking right now at the Knesset. That's basically the Israeli parliament. As the first steps of the U.S. brokered ceasefire between Israel and Hamas continue to come into effect, the final 20 remaining living hostages taken by Hamas back in 2023, October 2023, were returned to Israel today as part of an exchange for Palestinian prisoners held by Israel. So the president speaking at the Knesset, there was a slight disruption as somebody stood up and started shouting, Israeli security, don't mess around.
Yeah, no.
They took that person and escorted them out of the chamber. Okay, what else is happening in the news today? Also, Tigers, thank you for giving us a great season. You know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the final game went 15 innings against the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners finally pulled it out, and Tigers done for the season. We appreciate it. We are still your official Detroit Tigers baseball station, so we'll carry it next year.
In 2026.
In 2026.
No, I mean, at one point, they just peaked too early. I mean, at one point, they were just taking names and winning baseball games.
Yeah.
And then
They were
something
on fire.
happened. Yeah.
They were on fire up until just about a few games before the break.
Yeah.
And then they just fell apart. And then you thought, okay, well, they're just coasting into the break.
Right.
Well, if that was the case, they forgot to pick up the pedals
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. I think once they lost the groove, they were just like,
The mojo was done.
uh-huh.
Yeah. So anyway, they tried to get it back, and
And the Cubs too. The Cubs rallied at the end of the year, and they were fun to watch.
they
and-
were
but they just
couldn't
were
do
not
it.
as strong as the Brewers.
Brewers. I mean, where did they come from?
I know.
Who's talking about the Brewers in the World Series at some point?
Right.
Anyway, so we'll see. So you've got Brewers, Dodgers, Blue Jays, and Mariners all vying for the final spot. So the National League and the American League Championship Series getting underway.
Yep.
So good luck, teams.
Good luck.
Detroit Lions. By the way, those of you who were listening to the final Tigers game on WSJM, our apologies for whatever you heard, the off-color remark.
Well, we didn't do it.
We didn't do it, but I mean, we are the official Detroit Tigers baseball station.
If you're listening with your elementary school students, you might have been a little shocked.
One of the announcer. Let me pull up so I get this correct and I don't break any of the FCC rules here. But basically, Detroit Tigers radio announcer Dan Dickerson caught swearing into a live microphone during a commercial, what was supposed to be a commercial break,
Right.
immediately following the Tigers' loss to the Seattle Mariners.
Couple F-bombs.
The incident followed a walk-off RBI single from Mariners second baseman Jorge Polanco that's scored shortstop J.P. Crawford, blah, blah. I won't relive it. But basically, they went into a commercial break, but then the mic, for some reason, was turned back up instead of the commercial. And Dickerson was told by somebody off mic, hey, you've got to we have to get ready for the recap here. And he started venting about the need to recap the game.
Yeah. Venting.
I don't have to do a game. Blank, he said, swearing one more time over the air before realizing his error. Blank this game recap. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that out loud? Social media reaction to the moment has generally been supportive. Many fans sharing his frustration with how the Tigers season ended. So there you go. He says, I want to sincerely apologize for swearing during a break in the postgame last night. Our mics were inadvertently left open, but I know better than to swear into an open mic. It was said in a moment of frustration and not a reflection about how I feel about doing the game recap.
Please.
Just how I felt in the moment after the 5-hour, 15-inning, season-ending loss. I'm very sorry to any fans who heard it. My apologies again. So anyway, Dan Dickerson, we forgive you.
Yeah, Dan.
Hopefully everyone else
Everybody
can.
has a bad moment on the microphone.
Tigers blank. Speaking of bad moments, this one continues. Former NFL quarterback and current Fox Sports color commentator Mark Sanchez discharged from an Indianapolis hospital yesterday and immediately booked on a felony charge.
Yeah.
Stemming from that altercation with a 69-year-old truck driver last week. The 38-year-old Sanchez booked at Marion County Jail Sunday on a felony battery charge and 3 misdemeanor charges. The police department, the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, said that while it would usually wait until Monday to release a booking photo of Sanchez, it did it yesterday because of the high level of public interest. Sanchez has since been released from custody. On Friday, a judge granted a petition filed by Sanchez's lawyer allowing him to travel. He lives in California, so he hightailed it back there. Sanchez was arrested after getting into an altercation with a truck driver in Indianapolis early on the morning of October 4th. He was in Indianapolis with his Fox Sports crew to broadcast the game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. Sanchez allegedly approached a 69-year-old truck driver, Perry Toll, who was doing his assigned work at a hotel loading dock and apparently escalated a dispute about the victim parking there. Sanchez allegedly climbed into the truck and kept Toll from calling for help before a fight between the two broke out. You know, you've got 38-year-old former NFL, almost Super Bowl guy, and a 69-year-old truck driver.
Doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense.
It doesn't seem like makes a lot of sense or a fair fight. Toll said police alleged that Toll was the victim of a violent and unprovoked attack. And I think also some of the accounts that we heard earlier was that Toll thought Sanchez smelled of alcohol. So
he obviously was
12:30 in the morning.
Up in some way or form.
Something happening there. Let's go. What else? Other crime stories we have in the bucket today. Crime. Officials in Michigan City. So just down the road, Michigan City had some issues.
Oh, really?
Apparently they got hacked.
Ooh.
They got hacked. Michigan City says the network disruption that the city experienced late last month was a ransomware attack.
Oh.
Yeah. Hackers got in there. A ransomware attack is basically where computer hackers are able to take over your computer system and in many cases lock it down so that you can't get into it.
Right.
And then it becomes ransomware when the hackers send you a nice little message that says, hey, if you want access to your stuff, give us money. And typically nowadays it's Bitcoin.
Right.
And if you don't, we're going to go ahead and delete it.
Right.
And by the way, don't even try your backup.
Yeah.
Because we've got that too.
Right.
The September 23rd disruption affected a portion of the city's data and impacted municipal employees' online and telephone access. I wonder if they're getting paid on time. Because typically that lock up your payroll too. As soon as officials became aware of the hack, they say they took immediate action to secure their systems. Click.
Yeah.
Turn off.
Pull the plug.
Yeah.
Pull the plug.
Pull the plug now. This included taking parts of the network offline out of an abundance of caution. The mayor there says the city's focus is on safely restoring systems and ensuring critical city operations continue to function. They say a forensic investigation is underway to determine the full scope and impact of that ransomware attack. She sent out a message saying, I'd like to thank our IT team for working around the clock these past 2 weeks to make sure we can still provide services. That's one thing that you don't see on the other end of this. So the city services are down.
Right.
Maybe employees do or don't get paid on time, or somebody has to write out, get a cramp in their hand checks, that kind of thing. But what you don't see on the other side of this is the IT team. And oftentimes they're performing heroic activities.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean they're out of bed, they're on their computer, and they don't get rest because they're trying to work against time, against the ransomware folks, to save files, stabilize everything, save the files that they do have, go through the systems and see what other Trojan horses are laying dormant in the system to fulfill the ransomware people's attack if you don't pay the ransom.
Yeah. IT people are kind of like sound men.
What do you mean?
Well, a sound man, you only know they're there when something starts to feedback or
something
goes wrong.
Yeah.
In your IT department, you really don't know much about the IT department until all of a sudden I can't get in my computer or I don't know how to do this, and they fix it for you.
Yeah.
They're like the silent heroes, Maytag repairmen of the modern day.
I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Except for when the microphone dangles into the shot. No. They do an amazing thing, and oftentimes again they're going in blind to try to figure out, all right, how did they get into the system? How do we shut that hole? How do we route out everything that they've poisoned in our current system? And oh yeah, the backups.
So who's our IT hero here? Is it
Terry
Green?
Yeah, Terry.
Terry Green.
Yeah, primarily. He has help, but Terry is our first line of defense.
Nice.
So his password is password 1234. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. All right, 729. Terry's like,
yeah, exactly.
Change my password. 729. It's the WSJM Morning Show. We've got the Bloomberg Financial Minute coming up in just a moment.
What would you?
All right, back on the video live
Oh
stream.
boy, Terry Green waiting for an incoming call.
Well, no, and so I used to, when I was hanging out at Whirlpool doing stuff. Started in the IT department, then went over to the product development department, and then went back and supported both product development and IT.
Right.
And one of the things that happened during that time when I was in IT was we had a ransomware attack at Whirlpool Corporation, and it was something to deal with, because you talk about all the different aspects,
right,
from engineering to manufacturing. This one was in the manufacturing area, and it affected a lot of stuff.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but you had like I said, a great team working on it round the clock, and you really get to know people and their abilities and their thought processes as you're going through trying to find a way to a solution where it's just you don't know what it is.
Right.
Why are people calling me?
I don't know.
We're on the air, right?
Terry Green?
Everything. No, it was not Terry Green. I don't know what it is. I'll have to see what it is. Good morning to everybody who's on the video live stream. Let's see who's there. I see Teresa. I see Diane. I see Mike Weibel. Hey, wait. I see Mike Weibel here and here. Let's see. Bernice is there. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Bernice. I see Bill. Oh, I see Evan. Hey, Evan. He says, enjoy your birthday weekend. Oh, thank you very much.
That's your buddy, right?
That is my buddy. Yep. We grew up about two houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this. Stephanie definitely doesn't know this, but I always thought his older sister was really cute.
Really?
Yeah. And Evan was like, yeah, no.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Like a true younger brother.
Exactly. Got to see Stuart and Sawyer and Samuel all together this weekend. Sawyer and Stuart home for a brief fall break from college, their respective colleges. Got to hang out a little bit. I tortured the boys for a little bit with racing. I put racing on the television as they were trying to. And because of the great thing that technology is, Sawyer kept trying to and did successfully a couple of times take over the television. With his phone.
Yeah,
and was playing me movie trailers. and every now and again he'd send his little brother, who's 6'2", Samuel, to stand in front of the TV. All right, you're so into this racing, Dad. Who's racing right now? Who's in the lead? Give me a single name. And I had already seen the name.
Right. Note to self.
Yeah.
So it was Formula One or NASCAR?
It was neither.
Oh.
It was neither. It was I don't know which circuit it was, but they had Porsches. It looked almost like rally cars. At one point, it looked like they were all Mazdas, like Miata type things. But it was I can't remember which course. Anyway, the racing was very exciting. So lower speeds, tons of curves, and fun stuff.
Neat.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, with television, there's just so many options right now. The live stream.
Oh yeah.
Free stuff. Ooh, here's one. So Friday, I found myself browsing at Best Buy. For stuff. Yeah, it's a dangerous place for me.
It is.
And I happened to find myself in the television section.
And what did you find in the television
I
section?
did not buy anything,
Okay.
but it's fun to see kind of the latest technology things, the features that they're promoting.
Yeah.
And I know this has been out for a while, but one that caught my eye was it looks like a picture frame.
Oh, yeah.
And you can even choose what color the frame is. Like it's a wood grain. Is it a light wood grain? Is it a dark wood grain? Or is it a simple black? And it's a very flat screen, and they have the special mount. You can have it really flat against the wall. And it has a special anti-glare thing on it, so that when you're not using it, it just goes to screensaver, which is a painting or a picture of your choice.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah. So I think that
What's
might
the
be
price tag on that puppy?
that one. That was probably around $1,400.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
And it's funny because I turned around and looked at all the, they have the boxes stacked up in the middle there, and similar items, not quite as fancy. You could get out of there for under $500.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh.
I just picked up a TV 8 weeks ago, 65-inch.
Wow.
Amazon Fire for $325.
You're kidding.
No.
65-inch.
Yep.
Jeez, for under $400.
Yep.
Man, you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife said we needed a new TV, so it was like, all right.
We've got to get back on the radio here. Yeah, is it good for the video games? Because that's the most important thing.
Yes.
You probably don't even
YouTube.
have a video game player.
I do have a video game player.
What is it? Atari?
No, well, I actually have an old Xbox.
Oh.
And then I have my daughter left her Cube or her Wii.
Okay. Those are fun. I like tennis.
Yeah, tennis and golf. We do golf too.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I have a golf story here. We'll be right back. It's WSJM.
Operations due to the government shutdown. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
7:35. It's the WSJM Morning Show. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. Remind me to check my voicemail because somebody called me during our break there.
Okay.
I want to make sure that we're doing everything okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Check your voicemail.
Yeah. Well, we may. I hope. I know we didn't have a Tigers moment.
No, we didn't.
Okay. All right. 7:36 now. The forecast for today does call for partly sunny skies, a high around 73 degrees, winds out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, 20% chance of showers, a low of 53. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, mostly sunny and mild, a high around 72. Latest world and national news from ABC.
This is a special report from ABC News. I'm Brian Clark. It's been a day of joy in Israel as all 20 living hostages were returned by Hamas under the terms of a peace agreement. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, speaking to Parliament, called President Trump the greatest friend Israel's ever had in the White House. The president right now addressing the Israeli parliament said,
The sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
the future will be the topic of a peace summit in Egypt later today. President Trump will be a co-chair, but ABC's James Longman's there and says
the next stage will be even more difficult because this 20-point plan is the deal that he wants. Donald Trump often talks deals into existence. It's the end point. How we get there, though, that's going to be difficult. How will Hamas disarm?
This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:37 WSJM Morning Show continues. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. And it is Monday, October 13th. Some of the news stories that we'll bring you just after 8 o'clock this morning. A St. Joseph dentist, more court proceedings this week for that person, facing multiple criminal sexual conduct charges. Michigan State Police say 45-year-old Charles Howenstein was arrested late last week and charged with 9 counts of fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct. We'll give you more on that story. That's coming up just after 8 o'clock. A Cassopolis man has been sentenced to 10 to 15 years in prison for sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. The case started in Benton Township after a drug raid. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And more than 1,000 teachers from across Berrien County were in town on Friday at St. Joseph High School for a professional development conference. You always wonder, hey, it's Professional Development Day for teachers. And, you know, if you're a cynical person like me, sometimes you think, oh, they're just getting a day off. Yeah. No, they're actually doing professional development.
I wonder what that looks like.
Well, I mean, there were 1,000 people gathered in a room and they were talking about a lot of different issues, including AI in the classroom and how to deal with that. So we'll talk about those stories and more. It's all coming up just after 8 o'clock right here on the WSJM Morning Show. Right now it's 7:38. We've got more news coming up from, let's see, our friends from Michigan News Network are going to give us an update on what's happening around the state. And then also we'll have sports.
The Michigan News Network.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Here we are. Anything fun happening over there? What do we got?
I'm just riding the wave this morning.
Sweet. Got a lot going on. Let's see. Yeah. So the by the way, the bagels from Montreal,
your Canadian bagels,
the Canadian bagels were really good.
And your salmon from New York City,
and the smoked salmon from New York City. So there was salmon and capers and cream cheese.
Where was the cream cheese from? Martin's?
No. Dad's Market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just down at Dad's Market, and it was delicious. And on the side of the cream cheese bucket.
Yeah.
It said all ingredients you can pronounce, and it was.
Nice.
It was actual dairy. It wasn't like xenoflem, like a blah, 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 blah,
Right.
something or other. But yeah, so capers, cream cheese, salmon. What else did we put on the things? Stephanie, what else did we have on the bagels? Anyway, so those were amazing. Oh, the salmon varieties. One was just plain smoked salmon.
Okay.
And the other was a pastrami flavored smoked salmon.
Really? Huh.
Which you might think to yourself, is that going to work? It works.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good. And so I had a couple of bagels this weekend. My calorie counting app was going crazy. Because I can just take a picture.
Danger.
I can just take a picture of the food,
Right.
and it tells me how many calories are in it. Instead, this time it said, "Are you sure you want to eat that?" Come on,
It's my birthday.
it's my birthday week. Anyway, but yeah, the most fun I think was probably. I mean, everything was fun. Oh, and then Stephanie also got me a couple of T-shirts.
Okay.
The first one, because we were having Spanish flavored
Wife beater?
not white. No, thank you. Can we look that up? Is that politically correct to say that
That's what they're
the
called.
white tank tops are the wife beaters, which is what I always call them too. Anyway, so the you're looking it up. No, she got me a couple of T-shirts, and one of them was because we were having Spanish flavored food, was Bilbo or Bilbao, however you pronounce it, a place in Spain.
Okay.
And then the other was a T-shirt from our trip to New York. I don't know if you remember, we went to Bushwick.
Yeah.
But the Bushwick neighborhood of Brooklyn, which is a very tough neighborhood that you might not want to rent an Airbnb in.
I'm sure.
But we did. It was a lot of fun.
Oh.
And we survived. What do you got?
Okay.
Is it no longer?
Yeah, it's been diluted.
What happened?
White tank tops are called many things, including tank top, a shirt, or beater. Though the term wife beater is widely considered offensive due to its association with domestic violence,
yes,
many people now prefer more neutral or positive terms like wife pleaser, or a term popularized. Oh, a wife pleaser, a term popularized on TikTok.
So the white tank top that we grew up knowing as a wife beater is now called a wife pleaser.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. I'm just saying. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
it's pretty lame.
All right.
Wife pleaser.
Let's see.
Used to be, when I was young, I had an older gentleman say to me, he said, "There's two types of men in this world.
Yeah.
Those that are henpecked and those that lie."
Oh boy, mics are on. All right. Oh, okay. Evan reminded me that he had 3 sisters. I only saw the one. Evan says all 3 of my sisters are older than me, but he's guessing Denise was the youngest of the. Yeah, it was Denise. Silly.
Or also known as D Nice.
Oh, there you go. D Nice. Yes. If you get the pronunciation wrong.
Yes.
Let's see. What else do we have here? I'm just looking at a couple of the headlines to see if there's anything funny I want to pull in. One of them that comes up on USA Today is this self-cleaning cat litter box is less than $200 at Walmart.
Awesome.
You ever have a cat?
No, I'm allergic to cats.
You're allergic to cats?
Yeah.
You sticking with that?
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, nobody...
I would love to have a cat.
Really?
But my...
Get one of the hypoallergenic cats.
The hairless ones?
Yeah, the hairless ones.
Yeah, those look like little demons.
They do look like little... But I bet they're cute and cuddly. President's still speaking, by the way.
Oh, once you get started,
yeah,
you can go 45 minutes to talk about nothing.
That's true. But I've had cats in the past. Love cats, love dogs.
Right.
They're both great. Had one of the worst things about the cat is the litter box,
right?
Because somebody's got to get the treats out of there, and so they've had innovations in the kitty litter. It now clumps when they urinate and all that stuff, so you can just easily get the clump out and the smell thing and all that. But they continue to evolve and innovate the automatic part of it, and so they've come up with some really interesting robotic things to get rid of these things. But at this point, is a self-cleaning cat litter box worth $200? I mean, if you don't have to touch it, if you don't have to smell it,
Right.
is it
Right.
$200? You going to shell that
Maybe.
out? It looks like it kind of looks like a bread maker. It kind of looks
Hopefully it's not.
no. What's that smell?
Right. Oh, gritty.
It's a futuristic looking cat litter box. It's not only hygienic and easy to clean, it's also a nice private place for your kitty to relieve themselves throughout the day and night. Oh, it has advanced sensors, so it can detect when your cat is inside to pause cleaning, wait until the cat does its thing, then automatically clean out the litter so you don't have to. It also deodorizes and prevents cat urine smell from permeating throughout the room. It's large enough to accommodate cats as big as 33 pounds.
Wow.
Who's got a
big cat?
Who's got a 33-pound cat out there?
The zoo.
Are they eating giant pumpkins?
Maybe.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
It has a 95-liter roller and a 15-liter waste bin that can hold up to 15 days of waste. That says to me, vacation, see a cat,
Right.
feed yourself.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. We'll be back. If you're away on holiday or only have a cat sitter visiting periodically, offers tremendous peace of mind. I don't know. I wonder if it can handle 15 days of a 33-pound cat.
Ooh, that might be the tester there.
I'm betting no.
My daughter has a cat. His name is Gus.
Aw.
Daughter and son-in-law. And he's sort of like half cat, half dog. This is one of his favorite things is watching the garbage truck. Like he'll get up in the window and watch the garbage truck, and he's all enamored by the garbage truck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see. Let's do.
He doesn't like me, by the way. Gus doesn't like me. He's been to the house
Whoop.
before. And
Hang on a sec. WSJM Morning Show continues at 7:46. Hello and good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel's here. Sorry, we got distracted. We were talking about cats
yeah.
on the video live stream. Yeah.
Litter boxes.
Yeah, cats and litter boxes.
Again, the litter box might be filtered, but we're unfiltered.
On the video live stream. Okay, we should probably get to the Moody on the Market update. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Sorry about that. Call IMS today, your local auto owner's insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. And the story I wanted to pick out that's posted right now at moodyonthemarket.com, Operation Greenlight.
Which is?
It invites residents to show support for veterans in November by putting a green porch light out.
Oh.
Yeah, or something along those lines. The Berrien County Veterans Service Department is encouraging everyone to show their support for veterans next month with Operation Greenlight. Department Director Maureen Adams, great individual, by the way, tells us Operation Greenlight invites everyone to light up their porches with a green light from November 1st to November 12th to let veterans know they're appreciated.
Nice.
She says they started doing it last year and people positively responded. She says, we asked people to share the photos of how they were demonstrating their support for veterans with the green lights on social media. The county lit up both of the courthouses and the administration building with green lights. And then she had a lot of people share their pictures on Facebook and elsewhere. She says supporters are eager to show their love again. This year, they've already got people calling in asking, hey, where do I get my green light bulb? Where can I get a green light bulb? Well, Veterans Service Agency is not giving you.
They're not selling you.
They're
light
not
bulbs.
selling you light bulbs.
It's
They
not
just
a flip the switch.
No.
Sell you a light bulb gimmick.
No. It's not one of those. But people, you can get your great green light bulbs locally at the hardware store, or if they happen to run out because everyone loves veterans, maybe you get it online. You go to Amazon or something like that.
I bet you Ace Hardware has them.
I bet they do too. Yeah. So anyway, it's coming up November 1st through November 12th, just after Veterans Day.
I'm going to do that.
Operation Greenlight. Yeah. I think I will look into it as well, because I know we've got it.
It's not easy being green.
Well, it's not easy getting into the fan light thing that it's our porch light.
Oh.
Yeah. The painters had problems with it too.
Yeah, I've got a lobby light that's at night that's on at our office, so I can do green there.
Ooh.
And then I was thinking, I have solar lights that go up the driveway.
Oh.
You could get like a green bag and cover them in like a green bag so they look green.
Oh, you could do that.
That would be fun.
That'd be really cool. Or you could just get some green spray paint.
Yeah, could do that.
That probably wouldn't work at all. 7:49. It's the WSJM Morning Show. That's the Moody on the Market update for this hour. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles.
Rich Brand and Tara Halsey from
cats.
And
I had a cat that I trained to do its business in the toilet. That was the best thing ever. That was the best thing ever.
That's cool.
That same cat also spent a lot of time in the bathroom because it would ask me to leave the water dripping. And I rented it at the time, so I wasn't paying the water bill. So I let it drip. And the cat just loved drinking water out of that.
Really?
It loved fresh water rather. It had a full bowl, but no, it liked fresh running water.
Yeah.
Used to get its head wet. Walk around just looking all evil all the time with a wet head. Anyway, anything exciting this week?
Other than the weather, it seems like it's going to be nice for a couple days. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And we are fully into the October fest of pumpkinine and appleine and every kind of other
Okay.
Cider.
Oh, cider.
Oh, yeah.
Cider. You ever have fresh cider?
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
It is.
You watch it being pressed.
Right.
Oh, and donuts.
I know.
That sounds good. Oh, let me make sure we have this. We don't get thrown off the air again. Okay, there we go.
And like I said, the pumpkin pie blizzard at Dairy Queen, man, it's good. So good.
I imagine it is good. However, it's not setting right.
Well,
pumpkin. I mean, is it just like thick and orange?
Well, it's not orange. It's like brownish orange, like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like that. Does it like glop?
No.
Okay, so it's creamy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you eat it, it's like you're having ice cream on or whipped cream on pumpkin pie, all mixed together. And
wow.
Yeah, it's.
Did RFK approve this? Is this all natural?
I don't know about that.
No food coloring.
I don't know if we're sliding underneath the radar on that one, but yeah, the kids went and got them, and I was like, no, I'm not going to get a blizzard. And they're like, oh, we brought you a small one. I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
oh boy.
Well, RFK Jr. has been going after. I appreciate his efforts to go after artificial food colorings that are questionable as far as what other health impacts they're having. I think he could make news for days if he went after pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, he could.
Yeah. I mean, even pumpkin pie, because the stuff you get in a can of pumpkin pie mix is not pumpkin.
No.
Typically, it's not some other kind of gourd or squash.
Right. Yeah.
Truth in advertising, please.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And now I just saw Hershey has come out with a sugarless chocolate bar.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like, at what point now are we going to go off the track and be like, okay, sugar's bad sugar.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be like, okay, now sugar substitutes bad, worse,
Well, sugar substitutes are worse, I will tell you. I mean, everything from the monk powder to the high fructose corn syrup.
Right.
I mean, the way it's proliferated throughout everything, it has caused some issues, I would suggest.
Mm-hmm.
This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But
strictly your opinion.
Strictly my opinion.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree. So then it kind of goes back to the days of like paper bags, and everybody was like, well, that's not very good to the trees. So
right.
Plastic bags.
Yeah.
Then you find out how much oil it takes to make the plastic bags. Well, that wasn't a good idea.
Well, and whenever the wind blows, instead of tumbleweeds,
right now you got plastic
bags tumbling everywhere.
So that doesn't work well. And then you're like, well, you need to get your own bag. Well, and now I've got like our mudroom closet has probably got 50 bags in it.
But wait until the pandemic happens, and then you can't even use those.
Right.
Because you can't bring your own bags from home. It's like, I got the COVID on them.
I remember when my wife would, during COVID, the beginning of COVID, she'd bring the groceries and then put them in the garage for like a day.
Yeah.
So they would decontaminate or whatever.
Did you have an airlock and everything?
Yeah, no, it was cold enough. It was like a refrigerator out there, but still.
Oh, what we do. All right. We got a vehicle recall to talk about in a couple minutes. We'll talk about Toyotas. So if you have a Toyota. Yeah, if you have a Toyota, listen up.
Listen up, you.
Listen up, you. No, it's 7:54. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel's here. We'll be right back.
And its lifespan. McGee's proudly serves homes along the shoreline from New Buffalo to St. Joseph, ensuring prompt and professional service when you need it most. Don't wait for a breakdown to address your furnace needs. Contact McGee's Heating and Air Conditioning today to schedule your tune-up and learn about the Care Club. Visit McGee'sHeating.com and feel at ease with McGee's.
McGee's Heating and Air. Feel at ease with McGee's.
Feel at ease with McGee's, your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer.
From the Pat Moody Studios, this is WSJM FM Benton Harbor, St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:55. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. President Donald Trump is at the Israeli Knesset. He's speaking to the Israeli parliament right now. Why don't we drop in and see what he's saying?
We thought they would. Those four countries were very, very brave in doing it. They did it at a very early point, and every single one of them benefits unbelievably financially. And if you notice, even in this bad period that we just went through, they all remained a member of the Abraham Accords. They've done unbelievably well. And you know who you are, and I want to thank you. And they've stayed because of loyalty, but they've also stayed because it was really good business. They've made a lot of money being members, and you're going to all, I hope that every one of the countries that we're seeking, Jared, I hope they join quickly. No games, no nothing. Just join.
So
it's going to be
continuing to talk about Middle East relations and how you can continue to hopefully spread democracy in those areas.
Giving out credit to all those that have been a part of it.
That's right. President Donald Trump delivering remarks to the Israeli parliament after all living hostages freed from Hamas to Israel. And again, Israel in turn releasing upwards of 2,000, perhaps more Palestinian prisoners who have been in captivity as well. Other news, so the president continues to speak. We'll continue to monitor that, and we'll bring you an update from ABC for world and national news here in just a moment. Cars, talking about car recalls. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has issued multiple recalls. They did so late last week, including notices for nearly 400,000 Toyota vehicles. Toyota recalling certain vehicles as a software error may cause the rear view image not to display when they're placed in reverse. The recall covers certain 2022 through 2025 Toyota Tundra, the Tundra Hybrid. I didn't know they made a Tundra Hybrid. Look at that.
Look at
there. 2023 through 2025 Sequoia Hybrid models. The error occurs after camera data processing becomes unsynchronized. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
When the camera view is changed, the display can show a half green, full green, or full black screen, according to the recall report. So if you're discovering any of that, you want to check in with your dealer. Dealers are to update the multimedia display software free of charge, and you're going to get an owner notification letter. Those will be mailed out supposedly in mid-November. Again, that's about 400,000 vehicles. Hyundai Santa Fe is recalled for an electrical short. Hyundai recalling certain 2024 and 2025 Santa Fe vehicles as an improperly installed part might cause an electrical short during a crash. Wouldn't you think that might happen for just about anything?
Right.
An improperly installed B+ positive terminal cover on the starter motor assembly could come in contact with a cooling fan assembly in certain crash scenarios, according to the recall report. In those scenarios, the contact between the two parts could cause an electrical short, and obviously that's not a good thing, especially if you're already
very bad.
Very, very bad, very bad. Dealers are to inspect and reinstall the starter motor terminal cover for free. Owner notifications on that are supposed to go out in December, on December 1st. That affects about 135,000 vehicles. And for the one or two of people of you out there who have an Alfa Romeo recalled for a faulty rearview camera. Are they still making those? Yeah, I guess they are. Stellantis recalling certain 2020 through 2025 Alfa Romeo vehicles as the rearview camera there might have some hardware and software defects. They are pointing to a printed circuit board hole as well as software stability issues for that error that causes the recalled vehicle display to be blank, black, blue, or inverted. Can you imagine going to back up and it's inverted?
Tried it upside down.
Okay. So anyway, always go to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration if you have questions about your vehicle, and they'll give you an up-to-date understanding of what you might need to go see the dealer for. It's 7:59. Coming up on 8 o'clock, we've got the latest world and national news now from ABC. Our local news is coming up next. It's 8 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. All 20 live